7. Earth's most mighty, motherfucker!
Please, 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 no, please!
What if superheroes weren't the heroes we thought they were? What if they were the real villains all along? The Boys blew our minds with this extraordinary storyline, flipping the usual trope of superheroes saving the day. We see a world where the superheroes, known as the Seven, are corrupt, and it's up to a group of ordinary people, the Boys, to bring them down. Let's recap the first season and see how their masks fell away, one by one. The show kicks off with Homelander and another superhero in action, taking down some robbers. But then we switch to Huey and his girlfriend Robin, who are chatting about moving in together. Out of nowhere, A-Train, a super speedy hero, crashes into Robin, causing a tragic accident. This is where we meet Starlight, a new hero with the power to blind people who have dreams of saving the world. Let's say she's one of the good ones. Huey is heartbroken and fuming because the superheroes act like it's no big deal. He's thinking about suing, but his dad isn't too happy about that idea. Meanwhile, the Vought family is showing off their power at a press conference, and Starlight is getting a tour from the Deep, who's part of the Seven. He takes advantage of their childhood crush on him in a really messed up way, and let's just say it doesn't end well for her. At work, Huey meets Butcher, who claims to be from the FBI and wants to take down the superheroes. Huey sees how corrupt they are when A-Train and the others laugh off Robin's death. Butcher gives him a mission: bug A-Train to uncover what's happening behind the scenes. Huey's not sure, but after a heart-to-heart with Starlight, he's in. He manages to plant the bug, but Translucent, an invisible superhero, catches him in the act. Translucent follows Huey and confronts him, but Butcher steps in and saves the day. They fight, and it gets bloody until some exposed electrical cables defeat Translucent. Huey learns Butcher isn't really FBI, and they stuff Translucent into the trunk of a car. The episode wraps up with Homelander causing some serious damage to the mayor's private jet. So, what will Huey and the Butcher uncover next? They team up with Frenchie, who's got a shady past with Translucent. Butcher makes him an offer he can't refuse, showing him Translucent's body. Now they're on a mission to take down Translucent before he can warn the other superheroes. Madeline is not happy with the Homelander for killing the mayor. However, Homelander sees it as a way to save her reputation, since the mayor is blackmailing her. This leads to a tense confrontation with the Deep, who spilled the beans in the first place. Homelander's threat is chilling, and the Deep is left shaking in his boots. Butcher has a plan, and they confront Translucent again. With Homelander on his way, Translucent spills the beans about A-Train's secret superhero girlfriend, Popclaw, and where A-Train was the night of Robin's accident. Homelander arrives, but Frenchie's clever distraction sends him flying to a fake explosion. Huey presses the detonator, and Translucent goes out in a gory explosion. Now, the Seven are down to 6. In episode 3, Butcher takes drastic measures to cover their tracks, literally burning evidence to ashes. Starlight's facing her battles, preparing for the worst. But her tough stance against data assaults wins her unexpected popularity. The public loves her, but her bosses see an opportunity to capitalize, pushing her to wear a revealing outfit. Starlight's not thrilled, but it's make the change or miss her chance to be a part of the Seven. Butcher's on the move, heading to prison to recruit Mother's Milk. The mission? Take down the Seven and expose the truth. They spy on Popclaw and hack her computer to dig up dirt on A-Train. The night before the race, A-Train was nervous about his showdown with Shockwave. Popclaw shows him Compound V, a mysterious blue liquid that's like steroids for superheroes. The team knows they need to get their hands on the stuff and uncover its secrets, sensing a major scandal. Race Day arrives, and while Starlight is signing autographs, A-Train is getting ready to run. Frenchie searches for the serum in his locker room but finds nothing. A-Train tells reporters he's single, upsetting Popclaw. In despair, she takes the serum and accidentally kills her landlord. Seizing the moment, Huey and the team blackmail her for information about the serum. The Deep and Homelander find Translucent's remains in a box with a warning message. The hunt is finally on. Episode 4 of The Boys kicks off with Butcher starting his day, haunted by dreams of his past love. He's back at the FBI, promising Agent Raynor that he can bring down the superheroes. Mother's Milk, Frenchie, and Huey are on a mission to hunt for the V-Serum. Along the way, they stumble upon a girl in a cage and set her free. But things go south when she attacks the guards. The Deep's having second thoughts about being part of the Seven and feeling unfulfilled. Madeline won't let him go solo on a mission. A-Train sees the aftermath of the attack and rushes to Popclaw, urging her to leave before Homelander finds her. In the skies, Homelander and Queen Maeve try to stop terrorists from hijacking a plane. But it's a bumpy ride. Homelander's laser eyes cause more damage, and he leaves the passengers to their fate, flying away with Maeve. On the ground, our heroes find the girl, only to face off with A-Train, who's out for blood. They manage to save her and knock her out. Our crew is now piecing together the puzzle of how the superheroes came to be. Homelander's origins are a mystery, but the rest were made in a lab. If this gets out, it could spark national chaos and spell the end for Vought. As they plan their next move, Starlight returns to base and faces Madeline's wrath. But Starlight's not easily swayed and lays down her terms for staying. Butcher and Huey's bond deepens as they walk the streets. We learn Homelander assaulted Butcher's wife, fueling his vendetta against Vought. Starlight's speech stirs social media, forcing Madeline to have the Deep confess his crime. Mother's Milk tracks down Mesmer, who can read people's thoughts by touch. They use him on the female, but she breaks his wrist. Eventually, she lets him read her, revealing that her name is Kimiko and that she desires to save her brother from the jungle. Butcher presents his evidence to the feds, but they can't deliver Homelander. Agent Raynor bails. Starlight discovers her honesty was used in a manipulative ad, angering her. Mesmer betrays the team to Homelander for a chance at Vought HQ, but Homelander just flies away. Huey and Starlight share a kiss, but Butcher warns Huey that Starlight will learn about Translucent's fate. The Seven are in turmoil, with A-Train struggling to regain his form, and the Deep contemplating writing a memoir. Homelander feels the team's weakness and calls a meeting, accusing Starlight of conspiring with Huey. Huey is hesitant about Butcher's plan, leading to a confrontation. But things take a dramatic turn when A-Train shows up at Huey's dad's house, thanks to Mesmer's betrayal. The team is in crisis, with Mother's Milk rushing to protect his family. Huey faces A-Train, discussing Compound V, until Kimiko takes A-Train down with a brutal hit. Homelander interrogates Madeline about Billy's wife, and the Deep is in a painful situation with a girl who torments him. So, what will the aftermath of Butcher's actions mean for Huey and Starlight's relationship? And how will the team deal with the new super terrorist threat? The finale of The Boys pulls out all the stops as our heroes unite for a final push against the Seven. We kick off in Syria, where Homelander lights up the night. Literally, he blasts a building apart with his laser eyes, wiping out everyone inside, and then casually tells the soldiers outside that the threat is neutralized. Back in the States, our crew of heroes find out they're now fugitives and need to go on the run. Huey and Butcher head to Grace Mallory for help, while the rest of the gang gets nabbed by the authorities. Eventually, Huey and Butcher return, only to realize their friends have been captured. Meanwhile, Starlight heads home and confronts her mom about what she's discovered about Compound V. Her mom drops the bombshell that she injected Starlight with the serum, and Starlight storms out, furious. Later, Huey finds her in a church and begs for her help. Over in Ohio, the Deep tries to escape but gets caught up in a marketing ploy. In a heartbreaking moment, he shaves his head and stares at his reflection on the verge of tears. During an evening dinner, Homelander addresses a crowd, while Black Noir pours his heart out on the piano. The deal to have them join the military is approved. At the same party, Queen Maeve opens up to Starlight in the bathroom and talks about how much she sacrificed for the cause. Huey gets captured, but manages to smuggle in a picklock hidden in a retainer. He helps bust them all out, but they're soon overpowered by guards, until Starlight steps in with her powers to save the day. Just then, A-Train shows up, leading to a showdown between him, Starlight, and Huey. Thanks to his overuse of Compound V, A-Train has a heart attack. Despite Starlight's warnings, Huey tries to save him. In the meantime, there's a tense confrontation at Madeline's house. Strapped with explosives, she faces Homelander, who terrifyingly burns a hole through her skull. Butcher triggers the explosives but wakes up on a lawn, finding Becca alive. Looking remorseful and with Homelander's son, whose eyes glow red, Butcher is left in shock. Share your favorite moments down below. Subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. See you in the next one.